Yeah, so a bit about my history. I mean, I had a cancer diagnosis in 2018, a sarcoma in my pelvis. So, chemotherapy treatment and then debulking surgery with high PEC, so hot chemotherapy that they actually put directly into the abdomen. So I went through that and then a year of remission and then a reoccurrence, which led to more treatment and another surgery. And then a bowel obstruction from that surgery. So a week later, an additional surgery. During recovery, all was going well until about 6 months later, and then started to have some issues. So got nauseated when I was eating. Bowel movements kind of weren't the same, and got diagnosed with encapsulating peritonitis, which they said was essentially scar tissue cocooning around my organs and causing me digestive problems. So I had another surgery just to remove scar tissue, and they actually had me open for several days because they would take a little bit and then everything was just so inflamed and so irritated that they left me open, and the surgery was several days long. So from my own research, I discovered that obviously the longer you're in surgery, the more surgery you have, the more scar tissue that gets created. So as a result of that, and after the recovery of that surgery, I developed a fistula from my small bowel to skin, and so due to a stricture in my intestines. So since then, I've been kind of searching for answers. They told me that another surgery is likely what would be needed to fix the fistula, and I'm not trying to have another surgery because I know all the issues that it's caused me, previously. And so pretty desperate for answers. I started looking online and trying to find some other solutions that I can find. It's been great being treated. So this is actually my second go around. I got treated just a couple months back, but because of my extensive history, I decided to do another round because I think I needed it, and everything was just so tied down and locked down in my abdomen. And from after the first round, I definitely noticed feeling lighter and looser and saw improvements. But really, this second round has been incredible strides. This whole week, I mean, abdomen, we're just able to get so much deeper into the tissues and work them, softness, and so I'm super excited about kind of the results and where we're going and where we're heading. So I think everybody here has been great, so caring and really listening to you and finding those spots that are sensitive, that have that tension, finding those problem spots, right, and really working those. And so it's been great. I think with my traditional doctors, especially, with the development of the fistula, this latest complication for me, there's good things about traditional medicine. They also kind of seem like they, hey, that's a tough issue. I don't really want to deal with that problem and things like that. It can seem like they're not fully there on board to help you out. And so, coming here, having a team is awesome. It's refreshing. It really is. Just to have a team that's working by your side and working naturally as well. And then also excited for you, right? Seeing the results, feeling the results along with you is something that's really cool to see and experience. I've learned a lot about adhesions. I mean, how they develop from additional surgeries, from all your treatment, how the fascia can help to resolve those adhesions, right? You're pulling and loosening and relieving your body of this tightness and this straining and this wanting to curl up into this defense system, right? You're resisting that, and you're working against that and getting it back to a state where it wants to be and where it's trying to be. I mean, I think after every surgery, I've naturally started to kind of slump over a little bit, and everybody, my friends and family have noticed it as well. Walking more with slumped over, and since I've been here, the stretch and working back and resisting that has been incredible. And even, before and after photos from even my first session here, right? From the beginning of the week to the end of the week, we saw a difference in the posture that I had. And so, and it's only improved this week as well. So it's really great. We're working towards that for sure. I mean, for me, I've been staying on a liquid and elemental diet at this point, just to while I try to heal the stricture. But I've definitely seen improvements this week for sure in that. I mean, just yesterday I was able to consume more liquids than I have in the past. You should always consider all your options out there. Everybody who's looking for relief and treatment, right? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Explore all your options. Do your research and listen to the testimonies and ask the questions, right? There's nothing wrong with reaching out and trying to find out more, because there's more than just one option out there. There really is. So, find those natural ways. Don't be afraid to take a leap, and things can certainly help that you don't expect or that you don't necessarily know that are maybe out there. You can find them, and the answers are out there in a lot of different ways.